In this chapter, we will be learning about ratios. What is a ratio and how to use it? So ratio basically compares a part to another part. So if we look at the two pictures below, in this picture we have dogs and cats. The ratio of cats to dogs is, now we want to know how many cats we have. So we have 3 cats. So since the word cats comes first, we write the number 3. Now to show a ratio, we use this colon. And then now we have to write down the number of dogs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this means for every 3 cats, there's going to be 5 dogs. So we are comparing one part to another part. So the ratio of cats to chicks in this case, the cat, there's only 1. And then the chicks, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 chicks. So the ratio is 1 to 4. So again, it's comparing one part to another part. Now ratios are somewhat like fractions in the way that they can be simplified. So if you have the ratio of 70 to 30, you can actually simplify it. Now, if we look at 70 and 30, we know that we can divide by 10 because they both end in zeros. So 70 divided by 10 makes 7. 30 divided by 10 makes 3. And that's the smallest this ratio can get. So the ratio 70 to 30 simplified is 7 to 3. Go ahead and pause and complete the next 2. Nine to 36, you can divide by 9. So this makes 1 to 4. So the ratio of B is 1 to 4. For C, 18 and 45, we know we can for sure divide by 9. And if it takes a couple of steps, like you want to divide by 3 first and then 3 again, you can do that as well. 18 divided by 9 is 2. 45 divided by 9 is 5. So the ratio of 18 to 45 simplified is 2 to 5. Now it's important that we also see ratios in a word problem. So in this word problem, A, it reads, the ratio of boys to girls in a class is 3 to 2. So boys being the first number is 3, and girls being the second number, 2. There are 15 boys in the class. How many girls are there? So basically, we have to keep the ratio true to the number of boys. So if we have, that means for every 3 boys, we'll always have 2 girls. So if we added 3 more boys, we need to add 2 more girls to keep the ratio true. So now the situation is we have 3 boys and we've turned it to 15. And the ratio is 2 girls, 3 boys to 2 girls. So we now need to also transform by the same amount. So 3 to 15 means we multiply by 5. So we also have to multiply the 2 by 5 to get 10 girls. So at this time, pause and complete B and C. So in this problem, the ratio of Roosevelt's height to Sebastian's height is 4 to 3. So Sebastian was 153 centimeters tall. What is Roosevelt's height? So what we need to do is figure out what do we multiply 3 by to get 153. So if we divide 153 by 3, we'll end up with 51. So that means we have to multiply 4 by 51, which means Roosevelt is 204 centimeters tall. Paula brings treats to class. She divides the treats between boys and girls in the ratio of 1 to 2. So boys get 1 for every 2 that the girls get. If each girl received 6 treats, in reality, how many treats would each boy receive? So if this is the ratio and a girl receives 6 treats, that means we times it by 3. So that means boys times 3 will make 3 to 6. So how many treats would each boy receive? Each boy would receive 3 treats. And that's it.